St. Louis's Grand Center is a neighborhood that has seen many changes over the past century. From farmland and elegant houses in the 19th century to St. Louis Theater and Movie District from the 1920s into the 60s, through urban decline and now regenerated into St. Louis's Arts and Entertainment District. As part of our ongoing series Art Fusion, Grand Center President and CEO Vince Schoemehl talks with us about how the arts are transforming the heart of St. Louis.
Well, I think the concept of district, of business districts, is an old concept. I mean, you go back to the garment district, the finance district. There's just a synergy that is hard to quantify, but it's there and everybody knows it's there. And so back in the 80s, we decided, okay, Grand Center, because of the bones of this district, it was the entertainment district at the turn of the 20th century. And so the idea of rebuilding on that infrastructure, it was kind of an obvious idea. What people didn't realize is that there are 13,000 theater seats still remaining in Grand Center. Many of them were vacant, and many of them weren't very active, but they were here, and that was sort of the beginning of the concept. I don't think you can be a successful 21st century city without a really robust arts community. I mean, you just can't be. And so we're thinking through how we begin to use these assets to leverage further investment in the arts and in the entertainment industry. It does say a lot about a community that has this much investment in culture. And one of the things, going beyond Grand Center for a minute and taking into account the Opera Theater Company and the Repertory Theater in Webster, the things going on in Chesterfield and in Florissant, and the Regional Arts Commission, and the way in which we publicly fund arts in this community says a lot. This community supports an awful lot of arts and culture way beyond the per capita infrastructure that people would suspect. Grand Center statistically is very safe. We have a very low crime rate. We're one of the safest neighborhoods in the city. And so the whole purpose of this plan we're working on is to make that come early, stay late kind of environment, the kind of place you'd like to be. And it's not magic. Joe Edwards did it out in the Loop. They did it in Maplewood. They've figured it out in Euclid and in Maryland. We'll figure it out here. I think 5 years from now is a good midpoint where we will see much more activity on a regular basis. I think in a decade, my ambition would be that the students at St. Louis University and at Harris Stowe University would think of Grand Center as part of their campus. You know, I'm often asked what other comparables are there to what's going on in Grand Center. Grand Center is almost 300 acres. I mean, there aren't many places that are that big. From a standpoint of quality and a standpoint of sort of position of the niche that we're trying to fill, we're someplace between Lincoln Center and the French Quarter. So it's finding that place in between that will fit what we want to accomplish, and I think we're getting there step by step.